All right, let's get into it. My name is London Edwards. I have a marketing background and I'm completely changing the way that I work because my industry is being completely rewritten by AI. I'm in the process of building a business. I'm incorporating AI. I'm looking to build a personal brand that has multiple forms of income. Right now, I'm focused on UGC and then I want to develop an automation for handmakers as well. My goal is to have a lean operating system because I have a tech stack budget that's capped at $100 per month. Starting with the $100 tech stack budget. I'll show you what I have planned for May. I'll start with the paid tools and then I'll move over to what free tools I'm using. Starting with Canva Pro. I pay $15 a month for it. I'm not using Canva Pro just for graphics anymore. I'm ditching CapCut and captions because I realize having 3 different design tools is a waste of a $100 tech stack, and therefore, if I have Canva Pro, I need to be using it as my primary video editor. Then I have Google Workspace, which is managing my email, my file storage, and it's integrated with Gemini, which is lovely. I only pay $6 a month for it. I'm using Blotator for $20 a month, which is content repurposing and distribution. I've got Claude Pro, which I'm paying $20 a month for. This is being used for strategy, but mostly my task execution. I got Trend Talk that I accidentally purchased for $40 for the year, and that's just because I forgot to cancel my free subscription. I'm just going to own it. It's now part of the $100 tech stack, and it's a reminder that I need to audit my subscriptions every single week. Right now I'm sitting at $65. I'm trying to keep that $35 buffer intentional because I'd like to pick up an AI course. I don't need the fanciest tools, but I do think having the skills will help me use my tools better. Moving on to the free tools. I replaced ChatGPT Pro for $20 a month with Gemini, just the free version, which I'm using for research and content drafting. I really like it. It's nice and concise. It integrates with Google Workspace, which I only pay $6 a month for. I've got Notion. I'm still on the free trial. This cost will surface mid-May, but I'm using it as my command center. I'm using TikTok Studio, which takes my long form videos and splits it into short form. Similar to Blotato, maybe not, it's not as complex, but I really like this tool. It's an easy user experience. The only limitation I have right now is there is a usage limit and it only publishes to TikTok. But honestly, I've really enjoyed TikTok Studio. I've got HubSpot, which I'm using on my website as a lead capture, and moving forward, I will likely use it for my CRM automation. It just depends. I've worked with a lot of CRM tools, so depending on what my workflow or my goals are, this may change. I got Calendly for scheduling meetings, which also is just placed on my website. This is where my tech stack stands today. I'm super stoked with it. I think I'm in a far better place today than I was a couple of weeks ago. Let's talk about what's supposed to be bringing in the revenue. I've been working on my UGC. I've developed a pitch and then 2 spec videos. I'm on different apps, but my plan is to reach out to brands directly. I've put together a list of brands that I'm going to reach out to, and that's because those brands make sense for what I'm building. And I would like to talk to them about what my strategy is. My strategy is to be search first and indexable so that content is working in the long run. I'm not looking for virality. I'm not looking for a 24-hour lifespan. I'm looking for a long shelf life. And so the way that I've developed my spec videos, at least, are targeted towards that strategy, and therefore they may not come across like other UGC videos, but that is very intentional. It's extremely important that I'm able to land some gigs or a partnership because I cannot build a workflow for something I haven't experienced. And the development of the back-end process for the client side and for the internal side really, really excites me. And I so badly want to use some of the skills that I've picked up to develop that process. Developing content has been my biggest struggle. I had this moment last night where I realized I'm focusing on one thing when there's so much more to me. I'm a mom, I'm a marketer, I'm a crafter. I have an Etsy store, and I have such a soft spot for handmakers and small businesses. I split my TikTok so that I would have a crafting TikTok and then an IT one. That was a mistake. I've decided I'm going to take a holistic approach because all these different avenues connect. The technical side is going to support it all, personally and professionally. I want to help the people that spend so much time developing content that doesn't have a shelf life, so that they can focus on things that matter. They can focus on their production and making things. And I really think that this new approach will help me stabilize whenever it comes to developing content, because this really has been a pain point. The way that marketing has changed is wild. It's just the old way of marketing is completely dying. People aren't interested in the polished corporate advertising anymore. They want that human connection. They want that authenticity to come through. We like the videos filmed on your cell phone where there's stutters and there's errors and there's just this human element to it. This brings me back to, I had a friend in college and we used to create these silly YouTube videos that people would make so much fun of us for, but it was our personality. Like, we were just truly being true to ourselves. I'm super stoked for this new phase that we're entering, and that we can be authentic while using artificial intelligence. If you don't take advantage of it now, I think you're going to get left behind. And so I really want to stay relevant. I want to stay with the times, and I'm excited to see what's next. If you enjoyed this watching the build and you're interested to see what comes next, please subscribe. Follow me on my other platforms. I've got them here and I'll put them in the description as well. But I post videos weekly, and I'll see you next week.